that you believe in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Thought that you believe in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Let the passers-by stare at us, disapproving me. When we bid out, we'll lose our minds, forgive and forget.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Yo! What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning all. What's up, what's up, what's up? Presents, what's up? One Leap, what's up? Jason, what's up? Pete Cookie, what's up? Boja, what's up? Christian, what's up? Jason, what's up? Mylon. Hello, hello, hello. When is starting the, so when's the 10th anniversary event starting? Good question. So, it was announced for a while, got delayed a couple of times, and now the official date is literally just soon TM. There's no official date. The developers are trying to polish up some mechanics, and essentially it'll just come when it comes. I will say personally, I say with pretty strong confidence they will not release Johto with the 10-year anniversary event. I just don't see the reason why they would do that. I don't think it's ready. I think it'll most likely be someone said the end game of like Black and White, like the part of the map that's not like unlocked yet. I think that's way more likely. I don't think Johto will come out with it, but maybe I'm wrong. If they delay, I mean, it'd be very cool if they delayed it this long and Johto does come with it. That'd be super, super worthwhile. That would be pretty cool. I'd be very, very surprised if Johto came out with it, but that's just me personally. It's just too much to come out. It's just too much for to come alongside a full event, you know. You deserve more subs, man. I appreciate it, Jason. Yo, what's up, Drippy? How you doing? How you doing? The YouTube members coming in strong. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know too much. Mr. Enemy is correct. What's up, Mr. Enemy? Did you actually get the shiny Charmander? No fucking way, Mr. Enemy. I'm sorry it took that long, but dude, fucking congratulations. Hell yes, dude. That's such a... I feel like you're playing it so cool, but that's such a big deal. You're playing it too cool, my man. That's absolutely incredible. Absolutely phenomenal. Is it already known what the event is going to be? Good question. Nope. The event is... They said they're going to be releasing some sort of permanent content with it. But first shiny egg hunt, to be honest, yeah. I mean, me too. Mine too with Kratos, and I'm not that deep. That's crazy. Congratulations, man. Let me go ahead and pop. We're gonna pop the amulet coin. We're gonna start the gym run, because these things take a while. 7 classes to Black Dean. I respect that, Jason. That's fair. I feel like it's any signals that they making Hone Safaris or catch event for the market with Johto starters just before the 10th anniversary event. I just really don't think they're gonna release Johto. Like, I strongly, personally do not think they will release Johto. I don't see why they would. It's just so risky. Like, from a developer standpoint, like, they're trying to make it so the event doesn't break the game and there's no like glitches and stuff. Why would you release an event on top of Johto? Like, oh, it'd be so much. What's up, Papa Wolfie? Can you show us how to shiny hunt breeding in the future? I want a Riolu or Munchlax, but I'm still fairly new to the shiny hunt scene. Those are 2 extremely rare shinies. Your best bet with those, so like Riolu, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. For Munchlax, you just have to get a shiny Snorlax. You know, quote unquote, just get a shiny Snorlax, low forehead. You probably have to egg breed for one. Riolu you can hunt in the wild, but it'd be wickedly slow. What point in the game are you? What do you mean, Jason? I'm just doing gym reruns. What's up, chat? Hey, Pat. Work's been busting lately, so I'm able to make the streams. Hope all is well. Dude, all is well. All is pretty well, man. I'm just taking everything. And like, honestly, dude, things are better than I even realized. I think the biggest thing that I'm struggling with at the moment is just like my mind trying to like self-sabotage, you know? You know, like when life is going well and your mind is like, stop that, you know? Just trying to power through that and trying to fight back. Push back and just have a good time while life is good, you know? I rage quit the first Elite Four today. I've been crying for weeks. Dude, it's hard, man. Like, it's hard. 10th anniversary event, yeah, it's literally soon TM from the devs. We don't have an exact date. How do you breed for shinies? Do you hatch the eggs? I saw one of your videos that you put the eggs in the PC, but still didn't know what was going on. So, yeah, great question, Papa Wolfie. Sorry. So, shiny breeding for a shiny specifically has a lot of elements going on. So you can, thankfully for like Snorlax and stuff, once you get it, you can just like rebreed it into a Munchlax or whatever. Breeding shinies is wickedly, monstrously, disgustingly expensive, Papa Wolfie, and it is not for the average player. Breeding a shiny on average at the moment will cost you around 120 million Pokeyen. It is unbelievably expensive, and it is not for the average player / faint of heart. But other than that, you essentially just you clear as much box space as you possibly can, and then get fill half of those box spaces with the Pokemon you want to breed, aka Snorlax in your example. And then fill half the boxes with Dittos. Make sure you buy your Ditto boxes. Do not catch your own Dittos, because then you're risking getting that shiny in the wild and then just wasting a lot of time and money on eggs. Yeah, absolutely, Oppo. Absolutely, Oppo. How much money reckon you'll need for the event? Great question, Marshy. It's literally just as much as you can build up. I think getting as much Pokeyen as possible. Like, I'm really low on Pokeyen right now. I think I've just been playing the game, kind of like at my least at the moment. There's been so much going on in life. And I've been really getting into retro games and stuff. So I've probably been playing PokeMMO the least recently, but I've been really enjoying making content for it. It's kind of where I'm at. I've been loving YouTube, loving making content, but a little. I think the main issue is that I'm in the middle of the Cranidos hunt. I think once the Cranidos hunt is over, I'll enjoy playing the game a lot more again, like having that freedom. I just feel so stuck during this hunt. 17k RP for that? That's pretty fucking incredible. 15k Absol, 15k Zord, 15k Beldum, stopped egg breeding? Yeah, that's fucking brutal. That is fair. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please do make sure to hit that like button. It helps out the algorithm a ton and just pushes it around. If you're hating the stream, feel free to hit the dislike button. That's okay. Tarkov, I don't think... I know, I'm aware of Tarkov, and I know medley of Tarkov. I do not think it's the game for me, unfortunately. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, but for this event, like, you really just want as much Pokeyen as possible. I just want to be able to get as much Pokeyen to be able to stock up on the Vanities that honestly, I don't think I'm... It'd be really good if you have the Pokeyen, if you have the money to invest into an event like this. But I don't really think I have enough, honestly. Like, I'm probably going to be able to buy, like, 1, maybe 2 items from this event. And I'll just like, get the items that I like personally, the items that I want. If you have a lot of money, investing in this event is probably genius. Because it's like it's a 10-year anniversary event. This is the kind of event that has that long-term value, like a celebration of sorts. Well, I think about in like how in like 5 years people will be, or like even 10 years, people will be wanting that 10-year anniversary event item, a monumental reward. You have to sleep now? I'm sorry, Jason. I hope you do sleep well, my friend, though. Yo, what's up, JW Tree? How was everyone's holiday weekend? I think mine was good. I was on vacation for most of it, obviously, but then Memorial Day, dude, it was still so busy. Oh my god, I feel like... Whew, what's today? Today's the first day where I've been able to, like, fucking breathe and chill and meme. Okay, today is Tuesday. That actually is huge. Okay, huge. What up, brother? Yo, what's up, Mustard Tiger? Where can I join the event? Is this in every region? The event is not out yet. I'm simply preparing for it. We don't know the exact date for the event because the developers set exact dates a couple times and then kept pushing it back. So they've changed it to essentially soon TM. So it'll just come out soon. Now I'll try to let everyone know with a video, with a community post in my Discord. I will try to let everyone know when the event drops ASAP. ASAP is super, super important. How you doing, Mustard Tiger? JW Tree, how was your weekend, my friend? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How do you prepare? Unironically, the best way to prepare is just to get Pokeyen. Since we don't know like what the mechanics of the event are going to be. A lot of times for most events, I guess like completing as many regions as possible is nice if you don't have like all regions completed. But the main way is to just make Pokeyen. Making Pokeyen to be able to either invest in items or simply buy the items that you want from the event is really, really important because a lot of times the market will be fluctuating so much during the event. So you want to be prepared. It's really important to be prepared going into it. We don't know the mechanics of the event yet, Winkrow. It's a good question. We're really in the dark on pretty much everything. There are a lot of speculations on what's coming and stuff. They did mention that there is going to be a permanent feature coming alongside it. Burgers, dogs, cold beer, and river fishing. Okay, that sounds so fun. I don't know why that actually sounds so nice. I've been fishing a long time. I like fishing. It's probably one of the more... Yeah, one of those things that I have a guilty pleasure for. Saturday 9 now? Dude, 9 is crazy, dude. Congrats to him, Ross. When is the event? I'm gonna get a lot of the same questions. We don't know. Result is essentially it is soon TM. Is all we know so far. The developers set some times, failed to meet those times, and then kept pushing the event back. So they've changed it to just be soon, any day now. They said they were aiming for 2. So they said that I guess adds a little bit more clarification. They said that they were aiming for, yeah, buying RP is also a good way to prepare if you have the funds and such. If it's at a good price. I might pick some up at 3.1. We'll see. I think buying RP is just like, or just can be risky, but it depends. Oh yeah, but sorry, to add some clarification. So essentially, they said they were aiming for around 2 weeks after their initial post about having to delay it. And 2 weeks from that would have been like the 22nd to 24th of this month. And it is now the 31st. So they are 3 weeks out from the last, communication out from the last post. So I would say that it has to be coming in the next week, would be my fucking guess. But obviously we just don't know because they seem to be so slow and inconsistent on pushing this stuff out. So I'd say it's probably coming the next week. Be my strong guess, but they are pretty unpredictable. That's my TLDR. Why does that guy's M board look so cool, man? I feel like playing through a 5th gen storyline sounds pretty fun right now. I almost wanted to include this in the title. I've been brainstorming video and or stream ideas for 10K subs, which is obviously coming up. So, and I've had a ton of different ideas. I just got 4,500 battle points. What can I do with that? I haven't figured it out. I just got 150 hours in the game. Yo, congrats on the hours and the battle points. So, battle points can be spent to buy certain items. I know that there is a battle point shop at the Battle Frontier in Hoenn, as well as there is one in the train station in Unova. I believe in like Nimbasa City. Yo, what's up, Ahmed? How are you doing, man? I'm doing okay. The only thing I can complain about today is that I'm hot. It is fucking warm, and my AC, it's giga hot, and my AC is giga broken. It's kind of where I'm at. I think it's literally peaking today at 95 degrees, and my AC is broken. So I usually have a fan running on my face at all times, just trying to stay cool. And but I can't run that during stream, so I don't want to clog up the microphone. 10-year anniversary event hasn't really been revealed yet, Sour. It's still the same information that we've had. I'm just kind of preparing for it by making some money, doing my gym run. It's also just a nice title to turn the gym run into. I didn't see any beer bonds videos. I actually took one, JW Tree. We did record a beer bond video, so I'll see if I upload that. The issue I was very drunk during it, so I got a little sensual at the end. I gotta see if it's okay to upload or what I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll upload it to like Patreon or some shit. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Maryland. Maryland, East Coast in the US. Gym runs are so nice. Gym runs are so good. Got a little sensual. Hey man, that's how it happens. It was a good little meme vacation. Did you play what games did you play other than PokeMMO? I played a ton of different games, especially like right now. I've been really into yeah, dude, gym runs are wicked brain dead. Holy shit, yeah, I love it personally. I play a ton of different games, especially right now. I've been getting really into retro games. I've been getting really into retro games. Can only imagine drunk Petrowski? Yeah, actually not wrong. True, JW Tree. That's why I have to be really careful. There's a lot of nights I just didn't drink. For sure. Okay, But yeah, I literally just yesterday I picked up a ton of retro games. It's funny to call Xbox 360 games retro, but it got released in 2005, so I'm considering that retro. Arcade games, kinda like PS2, Xbox 360, a lot of PS1 stuff. Like yesterday, here I can go through my list of games that I picked up. I picked up Chicken Run for PlayStation 1 for a good price. Monsters Inc. Stream Team, those are the two meme kind of games for PS1 for a really good price on those. And Monsters Inc. was complete. I picked up Spyro Year of the Dragon for $10 with a disc and then half the case. And then I picked up I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting in the PS1 section. Oh, Tomb Raider 2. I picked up Tomb Raider 2 as well, complete for PS1. Then I picked up a boxing game called like a cartoony boxing game called Ready to Rumble 2 on PS2, and that game was actually so fun. Yeah, I've been going through a lot of nostalgia stuff. Ready to Rumble 2. I've never played this game, but it's actually really fun. I played through like the arcade bench yesterday. I might need to do some like tournament stuff. That game was wicked fun. Yo, thanks for subscribing, Schreiber. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What else? I also picked up some 360 games. I picked up all these 360 games for $1 a piece. Really good prices. They're disc only, but $1 a piece. Crisis 2, Dead Island, love that game. Titanfall, although Titanfall's the CD. I didn't know that Titanfall only had online. I thought there was a campaign, so I kind of wasted $1 on that, but it's $1, so who cares? And then what else? Brutal Legends. Have you guys ever played Brutal Legends? Oh, and Mass Effect 1 I got for $1. Dude, Brutal Legends. Oh my god. This game is so fucking funny. I love these stupid, like, Doom, like, Quake, like, ape mode, like, combat games. I don't know, I love this shit. Beat 'em ups, I guess, and, like, shoot 'em ups. Brutal Legends is literally a Jack Black video game where it's like the opening to the game is like him like going through a record store and finding this like record, and then like it opens with like his hand, like the main menu is his hands flipping around this record. It's so weird, but then the game and the combat and everything is actually so fun. It has no right being like this entertaining, but it's a very like Jack Blacky game where like he essentially is a rock star who's like disgruntled by the new fucking age of heavy metal, and then he like dies saving a performer and is like sent to hell for like rocking too hard or some dumb shit. You know, very Jack Blacky storyline. And now he's like, it's just this like dumb rocker dude, just like living his life, living the meme, and it's just funny, dude. Prince of Persia on PS2, yeah, PS2 like has one of the best libraries, maybe probably the best library of any console. For those that don't know, SSX Tricky, my favorite PS2 game of all time, one of my favorite games of all time. I used to speedrun streams and stuff. I've been playing a little bit recently. I would love to do some more speedruns for SSX Tricky and stream that and stuff, and it's so fun, man. You're going retro? Yeah. Temtem, bro, Temtem. I've been really enjoying retro games recently. Fortress pieces of my first UU team. It's Fortress, Crocodile, Alakazam. Dude, congratulations. That's really cool. It's really cool to put the pieces together like that for your comp team, Sour. That is awesome. SSX Tricky? Yeah, I fucking love that game. Love that game so much, man. Ophelia, best girl? I don't know if I know Ophelia. Let me Google it. Is she from... I don't know her. Hunt for a shiny crocodile. Good luck. Are you hunting that enemy? 10k sub idea. Make a team from GTL using X Pokeyen that accept battles from subs. I actually did something similar. Not that creative, I guess, but I have thought about doing like for the 10k subs, just accepting all battles coming in. BMX. I don't know BMX. I have like Dave Meyer's BMX for PS1. That game is a killer soundtrack. Why does like every riding game have like the best soundtrack? Like every Tony Hawk game, SSX Tricky, BMX, like every sort of like. Wait, did Dave Myra? I think it's Myra. I don't know if it's Myra or Myra. Did he pass away? That's so sad. I didn't know that. I didn't even fucking know that. That's crazy. Huh. I had no idea. That's very sad. Damn, I didn't know that. That's really sad. I love his PS1 game. He had a BMX PS1 game that was awesome. Super sad. I didn't even know about that. That's crazy. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. True. What are you doing right now? Right now I'm doing a gym rerun. Getting that daily Pokeyen. BMX is the soundtrack that has Basket Case by Green Day. Are Typhlosion's EV stats? Yes, absolutely. They should just be. I mean, EVs are just 252 special attack, 252 speed. Nothing special. I can show the rest of the stats though in a sec. They're both plus special attack nature, which is really important. They're not both 31 special attack. So the one of them is 31 special attack, 30 speed, and the other is 26 special attack, 31 speed. The plus special attack nature is wickedly important though, for sure. Thanks for subscribing, Ritesh. I really appreciate it. Ritesh, thank you so much, dude. Thank you. If you guys are enjoying the content, I really do appreciate it if you go ahead and click that like button. If you're liking it, if you're disliking it, fucking slam the dislike button. That's fine too. Just liking the video and subscribing if you're not. Just to, you know, if you wanna, is kind of the TLDR. I know. The YouTube spiel. Get it over with. Pokemon Masters are right now two best games for me. That sounds really. Playing those games side by side. Is that the Yu-Gi-Oh game or what is Master Duel? I think that's the Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. That's awesome. That sounds really fun to play side by side. Those are two fantastic games to dual wield. To dual wield like that sounds awesome. The two perfect games. I used to play old school RuneScape and PokeMMO a lot side by side. Into the PS Magazine demo. Hey, that's, yeah. I think that's super fair. Oh yeah, Sublime. Yeah, yes. Are you talking about the fucking the soundtrack for the BMX? Yeah, Sublime. Yeah, what I got. So it was funny because the Dave Myra BMX game soundtrack was really funny because the game worked like, how do I explain this? The soundtrack didn't shuffle. Like, it wasn't random. So like every single time you would load up the game and play the first map, it would always play What I Got by Sublime. Like, so every single time you loaded up the game to play, it was a 100% chance to play What I Got by Sublime every time. So like that song just got stuck in so many people's head. Like, it was so, which is really funny. Yeah, it's so funny that was the case. Like, no other game did that. Like, that could have been so annoying on any other game, but I think it actually worked on that game and on that. Somehow it worked on that soundtrack and on that game. Was the 10th anniversary event? We don't really know too much about it yet, Connor. I've made a couple different videos covering it and covering all the news and information that we do have, so I recommend checking those out if you can find them. You should be able to find them on my channel. But if you need help, let me know. I can try to get you a link. But essentially, it's just a 10-year... We don't know the mechanics of it yet. We know that they're probably bringing some sort of new vanity item. We heard mentions of a Darkshade water gun. Darkshade was an old developer of the game, I believe. And a water gun was some sort of meme around him. Started thinking of getting a shiny as a... picture of my resource. Now I have a different perspective. Fuck. Yeah, that's kind of awesome, One Leap. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. The Euro game, which is a TCG format. Oh, damn, RuneScape, that's a super duper grindy game. Yeah, I love grindy MMOs. Pokemon Journey Masters 8. Is that like the anime? I don't think so. Is that the anime? Pokemon Journey. Is this a game? I don't know anything about this. Is it the anime or the yeah, I think it's the anime. Rock works the drought ability? Yes. Good question, Julius. Yes, it does. And same for Damp Rock with Pelipper's Drizzle and everything. Good question, good question. It is getting a swarm. Definitely should go get a new bottle of water in a sec. Staying hydrated when the AC is broken and it's hot out. It's so important. Are specs necessary for gym runs? So specs are really nice, and they are necessary at certain gyms. Is the way I would describe it. For example, this is a good example. So there's 2 major damage checkpoints that you need choice specs for, and it's Misty's Kingdra, and then what's her name? The Oplucid City Dragon Gym that has a multi-scale Dragonite, I believe. Notice how similar Pokemon and Temtem are. Have some mechanics. I literally don't know anything about Temtem. That's really interesting. What year did Temtem come out? I think we've talked about this. Maybe one day I'll try Temtem. Temtem came out in 2020. It's still pretty new, which is interesting. How much money do you get to run the gym runs? Around 250k, I believe, and I think that's with the cost. That's like after the cost of the amulet coin. It's around like 230 to 250k. It's still in early access. Gotcha. Sorry for leaving last stream. Oh my god, never apologize for that. happy to see you again, Fusion. What's up? What's the 10th anniversary event? We don't really know yet. We just know that it's coming. It'll probably drop new vanities, drop new items. It'll shake up the economy heavily. Yep. All regions. Yeah, so I personally, I think, do 18 gyms across all regions. You're never going to be able to, like, do every single gym in the game within the 1 hour, so you just, like, skip the ones that aren't worth. Relicanth also, that might also be a damage check. It's possible, Horatio. The issue is, I think Relicanth's, obviously the typing is good. I think its special defense is not that great. Maybe, yeah. It might be able to, but I would kind of doubt it, honestly. I know its HP and defense are good, but its special defense is so low. The 2 biggest checkpoints are definitely Misty's Kingdra and then the multi-scale Dragonite and Oplucid City Dragon Gym. Will you do another catch-up bed of 2 1 hour? That's my favorite video. Yes, I definitely plan to do different. Yeah, absolutely, Akira. I think that challenge was so fun. I have infinite video ideas. It literally just comes down to like the energy and time to record them. And I'm literally constantly recording. You know, I'm constantly recording 2 videos every single day, and there's still always just so much. And I just have to keep. There's so much like news and stuff with PokeMMO. You know, there's so many like catch events, information. There's just so much to keep track of. PvP changes, you know, tier changes, updates. There's the events. There's so much information to constantly be putting out. So I try to get around to everything. Should I say Pokeyen for the anniversary event or just top up for everyone it's out? It's totally up to you. That is a judgment call. It's totally up to the person of whether they want to just save their Pokeyen or invest into RP. Life is hard. Yeah, it definitely can be. When Night does his flash fire, yeah. Dealing with the Flash Fire gyms is... It can be pretty easy, but it costs time. What's your opinion on PvP team? Pelipper, Kingdra, Scizor, Garchomp, Ferrothorn, Kabuto. Scizor, Garchomp, Ferrothorn. I think it's pretty good. My only concern... I think it's a... I don't know. It's tough. It's definitely a judgment call. I almost want to... I feel like Ferrothorn... Maybe you guys could disagree. I feel like Ferrothorn's a little strange on that team. But that's just me. I think... Obviously, I see what you're going for. You're going for, you know, Scizor and Ferrothorn, which are obviously both 4 times weak to fire in a rain team. Those are, that's a good strategy. I think you just either go Scizor or Ferrothorn, and I don't think you go both. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd probably go another offensive threat over the Ferrothorn on this team. But maybe it is just your main pivot. I guess it depends on how is your Scizor EV'd. It could just be, I don't know, that's a tough call. I think I'm just a little worried that you don't have enough rain threats. Like, I think, like, just having, like, Kingdra and Kabuto. Like, I also am not a huge fan of Kabutops. I think Kabutops is fucking wickedly weak. I think Kabutops is, like, maybe the weakest Pokemon in all of OU. I don't know, I have a fucking vendetta against this Pokemon. I think it's so weak. It used to be good, like way back in Gen 1, but I think it's just been power crept to the fucking moon. I think the issue is if you go both Scizor and Ferrothorn and like your Pelipper gets taken out, like you're at such a disadvantage in that situation. What would you swap Ferrothorn for? Good question. Good question. The rest of the team. Jellicent's probably pretty good. If you want like a tank Pokemon that is gonna benefit from the rain a little bit with the Scald and everything, as well as it'll give you a good switch between Scizor and Jellicent. So if people go to Psychic or Jellicent, or Shadow, you can switch to Scizor. Jellicent's probably a decent pick. Magnezone's always so good, dude. I think Magnezone would be great on your team, especially having a Magnezone. Yeah, Magnezone's really good because you could do a Magnezone into Pelipper switch sort of situation. Yeah, looking at that really quick, I think Magnezone can just fit into any fucking OU team. I think Magnezone is so good, but also balanced. Jolteon could also be good. Gyarados is pretty easy to slot in. If you go Jolteon, I probably would slot in Thunder on it if you're in a rain team, just to fucking go for it. Rain is the Thunder moveset, yeah. Why are you using weak Pokemon at the start? Good question. So I use Cottony and Torkoal to set up two things. I use Cottony to set up Tailwind, which is going to double the speed of my entire team for 4 turns with Prankster, so it's always going to get it off, even though it's a low level. I essentially want these Pokemon to each set up one thing each, and then I want them to die on the first turn so I can bring in Typhlosion. So I set up Sun with Drought on Torkoal, and then Explode with him always, in case he lives. Usually he just dies to an attack, though, like this. And then I set up... So I essentially increase my damage with Torkoal and increase my speed with Cottony as, like, the biggest TLDR. Ocarinas are pretty fucking expensive right now. I think the Fly Ocarina can be really nice to get. Like, Fly, Teleport, and maybe, like, Surf are the best ones. What are they at right now? That's a okay-ish. This is like okay-ish price. You can it always lives. There's one gym that I don't know how yours is always living. I don't have that issue. I don't know. You can teach it memento, so it can kill itself on the second turn. Which I know people do. I need to teach mine memento for sure. That would definitely just be a good thing to do. Amulet coin or Richest Charms, which one is better? Usually Amulet coin, but it depends on how cheap Richest Charms is. So the only reason Richest Charm became better for a period of time was because they were flooded into the game by the Lunar New Year event. They're not, I don't think they're good anymore. They were good because of, they were like 38k. Started Pokemon yesterday. How do I change regions? You can go to a boat. Each region essentially has a dock. I think you can like literally Google how to travel between regions of PokeMMO and my video will pop up, I think. It's a very quick, like 2-minute video showing you where the boats are at in each region. There's essentially a boat in each region that you use to travel between. And if you get stuck, you can talk to your mom at a region, and she will travel you back to the previous region without requiring the badges or boat. Berry farming. I tried berry farming a little. I think berry farming's a pain. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think it's a huge pain. Thanks for subscribing, Quester. The Quester. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I think berry farming is a huge pain. Some people find great success with it. I think like I'm an extremely active player, and I still get it. Like it's still annoying to have to go water them as much as you have to, and like if you miss it, like you're just losing so much profit. Like it's so easy to lose money on a berry farming, on like a patch of berries instead of profit, which is insane. It's just too easy. It's just I'd rather stick to gym runs. 4,500 RP saved. Is that enough for the anniversary? That's a pretty good amount. Congratulations, doing my first event. That's pretty solid. I'd say that's pretty good. Congrats to that. Yo, thanks for following me on Twitch, Ray. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Trying to build a team for this cancel tournament, dude. I'm so I'd have to build a team so fast to participate in it, which would suck. But I'm so tempted to do it, man, Todd. I feel you, man. That'd be interesting, Davey. I'm not sure if it'd be worth it, but it'd be interesting. When is the anniversary event? And is it an in-game event like Halloween? So it is an in-game event like Halloween, but we don't know the exact mechanics. We also don't know when it will be exactly. I made a ton of videos on it. I recommend checking them out. All the news and updates. So they made a bunch of dates for it, and they kept missing those dates and kept pushing them back, very similar to, you know, game developers usually are. So they eventually decided, you know what, we're going to stop putting a date on it. We're just going to say soon TM. So right now it's just whenever it's ready. When it's the date right now is just soon TM. That is, yeah, really good question, Zane. So, in my opinion, the best Pokemon, if you guys want some fucking advice, thanks so much for following over on Twitch. I really appreciate it, Woos. In my opinion, some of the best Pokemon in the Gen 1 PvP tournament coming up are going to be Dragonite, Jolteon, Gyarados. What was the other one? Jolteon, Dragonite, Gyarados. Is that it? 4? Jolteon, Dragonite, Gyarados. I think I'm missing one. Maybe Gengar? I feel like I'm missing a poke, though. But yeah, Gyarados and Jolteon are going to go back to being rivals. Getting HP Ice on your Jolteon is also going to be really important again. I don't know how important that is right now in the meta nowadays. I know it used to be wickedly important back in the day. But it'll be really, really interesting to see how... It'll be super, super interesting to see how that sort of meta... Because it's also interesting because it's Gen 1 Pokemon, but with like the newer movesets. So like Gengar, I'm pretty sure Gengar is gonna have access to like Nasty Plot and stuff, right? And like Dragonite's obviously gonna have D-Dance or just like Choice Band sets or like what. It's gonna be really interesting. Gyarados is gonna have access to his typical Dragon Dance set, but then also have Earthquake and have fucking. I think Gyarados is gonna be insane. Power Whip. I don't think either of those will come. I keep hearing this stuff. I might need to make a whole video about it, because I keep hearing about how people think Johto is coming. Johto or like dungeons will come with 10-year anniversary events. I feel very, very confident in saying I do not think they will release a massive piece of content with the update, because they don't want to break the fucking game. Like, it's not worth for them to risk like breaking the entire update in the entire game to release 2 huge pieces of content. I do not think they're going to release like a massive game changing, like they're going to release a permanent change, but it'll be something kind of small. Something I heard talked about / theorized was the finishing of the black and white map, like the Unova map. You know how like that area is like blocked off, that last city? I think giving us access to that would be pretty cool. Yeah, excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Cloyster is Gen 1. Cloyster could be pretty good. Yeah, cosmetic vanities are coming out. That's my theory. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Like the end game of Black White / Black White 2. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, Coach John. The fact that PokeMMO's been out for 10 years is mind-blowing. Sneezing at a time like this? Fuck. True. I appreciate you being honestly harsh on me, system. Thank you. Is it necessary to complete all the stories of every region for PokeMMO Anniversary event? So we don't know Trinities, but I would say that it is most likely going to be helpful, is what I'll say. Oh, excuse me, god damn it. God, whoa, wow. Whew. Can you resume the end game for a newbie player like me? What do you mean by resume? Just defeated my second region? Yo, congrats, Drake. Sorry if I'm missing chat, guys. I really do apologize. I've been doing library farming by a week now. Made about 500k with very little investment. You gotta make sure to keep an eye on your plan. Yeah, that's super fair, Adrian. I think it just is so much effort. Like, yeah, I think berry farming is just not, in my opinion, I think it's not worth it. Like, but it's definitely a passive moneymaker, which is nice. Thank you for all the bless yous. You guys are so sweet in chat. Wow. Yo, welcome back, Saloran. Back from the Caribbean? How's the sun? Oh, I don't know if you're asking about me. I went to the Outer Banks. Basically the same thing, honestly. Fucking I got surprisingly tan. I was so holy fuck. For those who don't know, I'm pretty fucking white. I'm pretty fucking pale. I was really scared to get sunburned this year because last year I got wickedly sunburnt. It was like the second worst sunburn I've ever had in my life. So this year I literally bought 100 SPF sunscreen. I was terrified of getting burned again. And even with 100 SPF, I still got like tanned, which is, I mean, I'll take it. I got like a light burn that tanned over, which was ideal. So the beach episode, true. Petrowski beach episode. I only do around 18 gyms, honestly, in my hour, which it's very casual gym runs. I do it every day, but you can definitely do more. Still playing OSRS? I don't play OSRS much anymore, unfortunately, system. I wish I don't know. Part of me wishes I did, but at the same time, I just like don't really have the drive to. I kind of just enjoying. Yeah, 100 SPF is fucking absurd. It's so dumb, but I'm so glad I got it. Yeah, that's super fair, Adrian. I think that's a perfect way to describe it, Adrian. Like, berry farming can be really good, but it's just not for everyone. I think that's fair. I think it's definitely not for me. Love disc. When did you start playing PokeMMO? I can check. June 18th, 2013. The exact date. Held item of Pat SPF? Fuck. It's playing the end game. Sorry, my English sucks. Oh my god, don't worry about it. I haven't talked about this over the beach week, dude. Dude, holy fuck. To all of my international viewers, all my viewers out there, if you know 2 languages, if English is either like your second or third or whatever language it is for you, you never ever need to apologize to me for having quote unquote bad English. if you went out of your way to learn a second language, and I, as a fucking ignorant American, have only learned one, you never need, like, it's just insane. Like, you never need to apologize to anyone for, like, being bad at a language if you know more than one, or at least to someone who is only, I don't know, yeah, only knows one language. I know 4 flex. Hell yeah, Lobre. I don't either used to grind account on mindless to get any money we could fish. I love, and mining was my favorite skill in the game. Not mining and agility. Oh, sorry, but to explain the end game, the end game really comes down to, I want to say, like, there's like a 3 or 4 overarching categories of players. There is the shiny hunter, the shiny hunting Chad, the PvP nerd face emoji, the social NFT trading Giga Chad, and then the who just like sits in team chat and like talk. And then there is the billionaire crypto king money gathering hound who tries to acquire as much wealth as possible. Those are kind of like the 4 different types of players I would describe as like endgame PokeMMO. That's incredible, Crid. I'm starting PokeMMO. Is there stuff I should know? There is a ton to know about this game, Turtle. If you're just starting, I always just recommend to watch my 63 tips video. It's my most successful video by far, and I think hopefully it's a great video to watch for new players. That will essentially, I made that video because I wanted to have a video with as many tips and tricks as possible for new players and old players and just any sort of players for PokeMMO. So there is that video linked. There is 63 tips for players in PokeMMO. Multi-flickers are flexing so hard in the chat right now. Hey, they deserve it. I feel ya. Yeah, training the Typhlosion to level 100 takes a long time. I honestly think it's worth to just like buy them level 100 off the GTL because you save so much time, even though you save more money from training them yourself and such. Yeah, monolingual. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. Monolingual. I was like, I know bilingual, but I couldn't think of like monolingual. Why do you sacrifice Cottony and Torkoal every time? That's a great way to word it. Essentially, they each set up a certain thing for me. So Cottony sets up Tailwind, which doubles my speed, and then Torkoal sets up Sun with Drought, which increases my damage. So essentially, I'm increasing the speed of my Pokemon and the damage of my Pokemon so that I can sweep through very cleanly. Everything is pretty calculated in this run, and you kind of need every little advantage. I only play. Fuck, that's incredible, Saloran. That's the 5th endgame player in PokeMMO. Is those who ask every day when Johto is coming out. That's absolutely genius. The Johto Chad. They just need to have Eruption. There might be some gyms you'll have issue clearing / won't be able to clear if they're not level 100, but gym reruns are so good and your Typhlosions will level during the gym run, and it's not that big of a deal if you like make a mistake or whatever. So I recommend just starting the gym runs. Just start your gym reruns once your Typhlosions know Eruption, which I believe is like level 82. I think it's like 82 or 83. 82. So they do need to be at least 82. Are there rare fashion items? Yes. To an unbelievable degree, system. Like to an like there are like essentially quote unquote like party hats in this game, similar to RuneScape. The 3 absolute kings of vanities are Desu's lab coat, the electric storm, and the Caillou hat. All of those items, you could get a better price check from a more experienced player, but this is a wildly varying number. I would say they're between 1 to 2 bill I believe. You can get a much better answer from a much more experienced player in that fucking scene, because I'm not super in the what's it called? The like high-end vanity scene. But yeah, those items are around 1 to 2 billion Pokeyen a piece. Here, I actually calced this recently. So it's around, if you were to buy Pokeyen with RP and everything, it ends up being around, I think it's $3 per 1 million Pokeyen. I forget. I think that's it. Let me just, I think it's around that. So if you were to do, let's say they're 1.5 bill. Let's meet in the middle. How many millions is that? Fuck. 1.5. God, I'm terrible at math. I'm gonna be obliterating this. So 1.5 bill, I think this is the math, the way you would do this. 1.5 mil divided by 1 million times 3. It'd be around $4,500 is like the average. Like, I think it's a good way to like do it. Like, that's like, I think putting stuff in IRL money dollar value. Buying Pokeyen is bannable from any, yeah, do not, I use that value to explain how much they're worth, but do not ever, yeah, don't reward trade. That shit is very bannable. I'm just explaining it and using it as a metric, since you can buy RP to buy Pokeyen essentially. Why do you need money for the event? To be able to either invest in vanities you want, or invest in vanities you want that you think will make money long term, or just pick up the vanities you want. Usually events like this are heavily based around the vanities being released, so it's really important. Yeah, you can buy Pokeyen through the game shop. Like, you can, it's the same way with like RuneScape. Like, you can buy Pokeyen via bonds essentially, but you just can't buy them on like third-party sites and stuff, obviously. So don't reward trade. Vanities ever re-release? There are certain there are certain vanities called seasonals which will re-release, but most vanities are like limited release. It kind of depends on what the vanity is, right? So like all of the ones that I mentioned will never re-release. These are seasonal. Do you see how these vanities in this gift shop say seasonal? These will always re-release. A good example of a vanity that won't re-release is the Scythe. Let's see if there's any on the GTL right now. Yeah, okay, here we go. The Scythe. The Scythe is around 900 mil. Around 1 bill right now. So this is exclusive to the Halloween 2016 event only. See how it says event only? It's exclusive to Halloween 2016, so that'll never get re-released. Do you have any plans for your 9th anniversary of playing this game? I don't think so. Good question, but nah, not really. So the meme is like, even if you started playing earlier, it's just impossible to like, how do I always talk about my Holly hair clip story. So Holly hair clips were an item that was released, I believe, back in the 2014 Christmas event, 2013 or 2014. I played during this time, and I played this event, and I got myself 3 Holly hair clips. Now, back in the day, Holly hair clips were considered to be a trash vanity. They were considered to literally be the worst vanity in the game by far, because they were so small and affected your character so little, so slightly. So they were around 20k a piece at the time, Holly hair clips. And then I remember quitting the game for a long time, came back in like 2015, 2016, and I sold my Holly hair clips for around 100k a piece. They were either like 100k a piece or like 300k a piece. I forget which one. But they were like, they had gone up in price a lot. And I was like, you know what? Fine. I'm never going to do shit with them. I'll sell them. I was really happy. I was like, you know, oh, I profited so much on this like super shiny vanity. I can't believe I made so much money on this super shiny vanity that used to be 20k and now it's 300k. Whoa, that's so much money, dude. Can you guys guess what happened? Holly hair clips are now the cheapest one in the GTL right now is 180 million Pokeyen. I used to have 3 of these. It was 2015 Xmas even. I sold 3 of these for around 100k a piece. Now they're almost 200 million a piece. Absurd. Actually crazy. That is essentially like the vanity paradox of any game, I guess. Like even shitty vanities go up in price over time. It's crazy. What do you know of the imitation of new generations and mega evolutions? I've done a lot of research. I know the biggest problem would be exploitative with bad hardware. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that is super true. The hardware thing is probably the biggest issue. But what if they were to add it as mods in the base game? I imagine it would be a lot of work. I think there would be a lot of people in the community who would help even create new generations. So I have like I'm sure that they will do it eventually, Henrique. It essentially just comes down to time. I think the biggest thing that like new players don't understand about PokeMMO is that like they have released a new region every 2 to 3 years consistently. And that's why Johto is about like coming out soon. Like it's just like they don't rapidly release generations. They never will. There's no reason to. It's almost similar to like World of Warcraft, like classic WoW, where there's like a release schedule where we almost get to like relive all. That's actually like one of the best comparisons that I never get see made. You know how like classic WoW had like a release schedule and like slowly released everything and like eventually moved on to like TBC? That's literally exactly what PokeMMO did. They like, what was the last generation released? Generation 4. 2020. Yes. So it's been about 2 or 3 years, so Johto is on the way. Exactly. Like they're on schedule. Like it's not like I think all these new players come in and they're like, what, like, why aren't they adding Gen 6? Like, is it they can't do it? Like, no, they just literally, like, haven't gotten to it. Like, it's just, like, a time thing. Like, I think that's something that I would love to make a video about that and just, like, explaining, like, the path that PokeMMO has taken. How long do you plan on playing PokeMMO? Until it becomes unfun / if it becomes a negative asset to me instead of a positive asset. That's the main thing. I mean, I just keep playing games till I have fun. Till I have fun, or till I stop having fun. It was the same thing with RuneScape. Like I literally just played RuneScape until it became unfun for me / I just lost the drive to play. You know, I never hated RuneScape. I loved playing RuneScape every second of it, and then essentially I just went away. You're only live on YouTube and not Twitch. Yeah. So the reason you can dual stream, but it's really difficult / annoying, and it's tough on your hardware. I would love to maybe one day try it, but I don't know if I'd be able to. Good question though. What happened to the shirtless stream? It's in the dreams, in the works, it's still in the mail. Stuck at the post office. The red ghost hood so bad. Yeah, I feel ya. Isn't Johto delayed only because the level system was messed up? There was level caps in PokeMMO. There's a lot. So Johto, I mean, it's delayed the same way every single region was delayed. Like it's not really like delayed. Or I mean, like I guess even like the order of release. So yeah, Johto and Sinnoh were like, for those who don't know, a lot of PokeMMO history to explain. The order that PokeMMO released games was Fire Red, Leaf Green. They went Gen 1. Gen 3, Gen 5, then back to Gen 4, and now they're going back to Gen 2. So essentially it was because there's different parts of those games of Sinnoh and Johto that were hard to implement into them. There's just like things like the level up system, the second Kanto. There's basically they just like are going back and problem solving essentially. What are you preparing? Essentially just stocking up Pokeyen, Karusu. It's pretty, yeah. There's not much you can do for upcoming events, at least for something like this. For certain events, you can prepare certain Pokemon, prepare certain things, like for the Halloween event. For this sort of thing, you just prepare Pokeyen. Yo, peace, Jason. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, all Johto Pokemon are already in the game. All Johto Pokemon have literally been in the game since, like, 2015. Like, it's not a matter of the Pokemon, it's a matter of the region. And with the most important thing with new regions, in my opinion, for me, is new shiny hunting methods. I'm really excited for new, you know, sweet scent spots, new hordes, new stuff like that. When is the event? We don't know yet. It is essentially soon TM. They set dates for it multiple times and failed to meet those dates, and finally, essentially, we're like, okay, we've missed the date too many times. We're just gonna go soon TM. Yeah, Ditto. So great question, HO6. I think it's because so many Dittos are needed right now for Ditto boxes. So many. It's very similar to it. Kind of is in relation to the Ditto crisis, right? So many new players are trying to breed shiny Pokemon without understanding like what journey they have ahead of them. Oh, shiny Ledyon's cool. So essentially, a lot of people right now need Ditto boxes. So people are catching a shit ton of Dittos for Ditto boxes without realizing, how many Ultra Balls do I have? Do I need them? Not really. It's just literally like Shittos are more desired than 1 IV Dittos, which is funny. Like, right now is a really good time to be making money via breeding. It's a really, really good time. I might actually do a little bit of that or something. We'll see. How many gym runs do you do per day? Do you have like alts or something, I assume? I don't like doing gym runs on alts too much. I did like yesterday, I did a little bit on Cool Duder account. I did like a little bit of a gym run there across 2 regions, but I think doing gym runs, having alts for gym runs would burn me out of the game so fast. So I think doing 1 gym run a day is the perfect amount of Pokeyen, of mindless grinding, getting Pokeyen. Shiny Pokemon are guaranteed a 1x31 in the wild nowadays. Yes, they weren't always guaranteed that. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Ancan. So I talked about that earlier in the stream, where it's been around 3 weeks now. I think we'll definitely still get one, Aline, for sure. Gotta catch them all. You can catch them all on PokeMMO. I guess legendaries are the tough thing. That's fair. I don't know if I will hunt Crooked or Trophy the for running in the last video. I would love to see someone try that a little bit, but I honestly think it's probably just better to egg breed for it. Made a video about the Repel Shiny Hunt, and I want to make it 2 for Eevee. The problem is that they respawn Pokemon 2. Can you help me with it? There might just be no solution, and like for like a lot of spots, it just doesn't work. Like, that kind of method only works in very specific spots for very specific Pokemon. What are the level of the wild EVs there? Like, all you can do at a spot like this is get a level 22 Staryu with Illuminite and just run around and try to find it. And if you find other Pokemon, there's nothing you can do. Like, that just means, like, in that spot, like, you're gonna encounter other Pokemon. What's up, Auk? How you doing? How you doing? Alright, now I did say today was going to be a short stream, so unfortunately I'm probably going to go ahead and end it there because it is really hot in my room and my AC is broken and I can't run my fan while the stream is on. I'm probably ending stream. Sadly enough, Auk. I know you just got here. I'm really sorry. We shall see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I do really fucking appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to like the video. It helps the algorithm, pushes it around a lot. It does help a ton. If you're not subscribed and you want to see PokeMMO content every single day, I upload 2 pieces of PokeMMO content every single day here on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe for that. Check out the playlist links down below if you want more content after the video is over. Join the Discord to see whenever I'm live ASAP, see whenever new videos are popping out, or get inside information on the economy and farming methods and money making, etc., etc. And then finally, if you enjoy the stream enough, if you want to go above and beyond, if you want to be a fucking cool duder, if you want to have the biggest cock in the room, the coolest, the nicest smile, you can become a YouTube member for $5 a month, or drop a Twitch Prime or a Twitch sub over my Twitch, or hit up my Patreon, Venmo, or PayPal, which are all links down below. The people who go above and support me literally allow me to fucking eat food every day, live in my fucking little room that I rent, and make Pokemon content. So thank you all so much.
Have a great day. I'll see you guys fucking later. Have a good one, guys.